imagine you have an amazing idea that has a potential to become a unicorn, and you have every possible thing. You are dedicated, you're hardworking, and you're as disciplined as possible. The only thing that lacks between the idea and the success is that push of a financial support. And one day you get a funding, and imagine what that funding can do to your business idea. And now imagine that this funding is to support your education outside of your home country. What if you want to come to the UK and you get a funding, what we call a scholarship? So yes, today we are going to talk about scholarships. In fact, not today. We are introducing a brand new series called as Beyond Limits by Zoom Abroad. In this series, we will be talking about every possible scholarship that is available for international students to study in the UK, especially Indian international students. I'm Juhi. I'm the founding member and the marketing director of Zoom Abroad. We are a platform that is all about simplifying international education by leveraging the power of student community and technology. Imagine if that financial support is there to fund your studies. I think that could be a life-changing experience altogether, isn't it? Allowing you to study in other country or taking your life in the exciting new direction. And scholarship is quite an important topic, because we know that, what a UK education can do for you. I mean, we have discussed that in our previous video, that alongside world-class qualifications, studying in the UK will give you the opportunity to experience a brand new culture, network with students and professions from all across the world. I mean, it will help you to build a global mindset that can help you form the skills which can further help in your professional development or career development. And mind you, this education doesn't come cheap. In my previous video, I did mention that it is an affordable cost of living and cost of study. Many ways to build a global mindset and many other things. But like I said, this education doesn't come cheap. It comes with a cost, and that cannot be ignored, to be very honest. So let's just understand the overview of what are scholarships, what are the different types of scholarships, what are the different categories of scholarship, and we will be covering every scholarship in detail in our upcoming videos. But again, since this is an introductory video, let's just have an overview of about scholarship, and especially scholarships in the UK for international students. So what are scholarships? In a layman term, scholarships are financial awards that are designed in a way to help support students financially through the course of their studies. Now, they could be given on different criteria. Now, they could be based on academic merits, they could be based on diversity and inclusion, or they could be skill-based scholarship, for example, athletes skills or skills in music, or any other skill-based scholarships, or it could be gender-based, or there could be many types of scholarships. Now, scholarship also depends on the goals and objectives of the of the company or the government or the trust that is giving the scholarship, because that should also reflect onto their values and goals as well. So we'll come to that in detail. I mean, like, I'm not just trying to, flood you with all the information, but I'm just telling you that there are variety of scholarships available, different permutation combinations are there. So the point here to pay attention to is that there is a scholarship for everyone. You just need to look in the right direction. And first of all, you just need to know where to look for the scholarships. Because there are a limited number of scholarships available, be it any category. Of course, they are highly competitive. Of course, they have different eligibility criteria and different application process, but that should not demotivate you at all, because mind you, there is a scholarship for each and every one. So giving you my example, when I decided to study here in the UK, and though it was my second master's, though I had 10 years of work experience, still the cost of the study was high for me. And I was definitely looking for some kind of financial support. I didn't know where to look for the scholarship, to be very honest. So I asked the institution that, is there something I can apply for to get that financial support? And to my surprise, I got the scholarship. So I applied for the scholarship, which was Women in Leadership, and I made my application and I got 20% of my tuition fee exempted, and I was granted a scholarship. So all I'm saying is that there is a scholarship for everyone. So again, to understand how scholarship for international students work here in the UK, there are majorly three categories of scholarships. Types I already mentioned. It could be any. It could be based on your merit. It could be based on diversity and inclusion, skill-based, gender-based, and other types as well. But the categories, there are mainly three broad categories of scholarships. One is the global scholarships. Now, these global scholarships are available for all international students, despite of their origin of the country. So apart from home students, these scholarships are available for any international student who is coming to the UK to pursue their higher education. So scholarships like Chevening, or great scholarships, or Scotland Saltire scholarships. So these are Commonwealth scholarships. So these scholarships are available for all the countries who come in the who come under Commonwealth. But these are global scholarship. Anyone outside of the UK who wants to study can apply for them. So those are global scholarship. Then the second category is the country-specific scholarships. Now, what do I mean by country-specific? If I'm coming from India to study in any university here in the UK, there are certain scholarships that I can look for. Now, what are these scholarships? These are Dr. Manmohan Singh scholarships, Charles Wales Trust scholarship, Felix scholarships, and many other scholarships are there. And these are not just it, there are numerous scholarships that are available that will be covered in every episode. So this series will be a weekly series. Every week we will be covering one scholarship in detail, and I will tell you what all aspects we will be covering for that scholarship. But just to understand the different categories, so there is a global scholarship, so you can understand the competition is fiercely high. And then there are country-specific scholarships, so students coming from India, student coming from South America, Bangladesh, Middle East, Southeast Asia. So they have different scholarships for different countries. Then there are university-specific scholarships. So different universities have different scholarships. That could again be country specific or could be global. So they could have them, and then they could have their individual scholarships as well. So then there are university specific scholarship. And then again, bringing them down the funnel, there are course specific scholarships as well. So if I want to study MBA, I opted for scholarships like Women in Leadership. There are other scholarships that help you study MBA in the UK as well. Then if you want to study STEM courses, science and technology courses here in the UK, there are several scholarships. So like British Council scholarship for STEM, for women studying STEM in the UK. Now, again, it is gender specific and course specific. So there could be different permutation combination, but broadly, there are 3 different types of categories. Within university, there could be course specific as well. And within course, they could be gender specific or, merit based and all of that. So global scholarship, country specific scholarships, and university specific scholarships. We will be covering each and every scholarship in detail. We will be talking about the eligibility criteria, who all can apply, for what degree you can apply. So whether the scholarship is for undergraduate program or master's program, what are the application deadlines, what is the total amount of the scholarship. So now scholarship can also be like few scholarships can only cover your tuition fee. Okay. Then there are a couple of scholarships that can cover your like 50% of the tuition fee and your living cost as well. Then there are scholarships that give you 100% financial rebate, which is they'll take care of your whole of the tuition fee and your cost of living here in the your living cost here in the UK as well. So depends what type of scholarship it is and how much is it actually taking care of. So again, we will discuss about the amount of the scholarship, the application process, what are the requirements, so how to stand out in your application process, because mind you, they are highly competitive, because UK being the second most popular destination amongst international students, the competition is fierce. We need to be realistic. As much as optimistic we should be realistic as well. And we really need to work hard in terms to make our application stand out. We need to write a brilliant essay. So we will be covering tips to write the best scholarship essay. Also, you need to prepare well in advance. Let me be very honest. If you have decided to take your career to a next step, or probably step into your dream career by taking this decision of studying in the UK, or probably studying outside of your home country, I think you need to set your expectations right and start working really in advance. And what do I mean? Most of the scholarships, they of course consider your academic merit. So if you have decided to come to the UK for your master's, really work hard in your undergraduate years. Make sure that your academic grades are, they are meritorious. You are standing out in your cohort. Make sure that the skills they need the most. For example, most of the scholarship application, they do consider leadership skills as one of their prime criteria. So make sure that you represent your skills in a way that the application assessment or the admission officer can actually see the difference in your application. So work really hard, know what you're chasing, and make sure your goals are realistic. On that note, I think I will end today's video. I think I've given you a good overview of what are we going to cover in this series. It is going to be an exciting series. I think this is going to be really useful for students who think that finances is their roadblock, probably because of their financial constraint. they have the aspirations, but probably cannot take it forward. I think this is the series that can help them a lot. So yeah, if you have liked the video, do like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in your comments that if you want to know anything else that is related to scholarship, or probably anything else that is related to living or studying in the UK and that affects an international student's life. All here to help you out, to support you in your process. And I will see you next week with a brand new scholarship.